This is the Morgan Super 3, the latest model in Morgan's 112-year three-wheeled history. And while at first glance you might be forgiven for thinking not much has changed in all that time, look a little closer and you'll soon realise that this is the most futuristic Morgan ever. Built among Worcestershire's picturesque Malvern Hills, the company's highly skilled craftsmen have well and truly entered the 21st century with this Super 3. Following on from the unexpectedly popular three-wheeler, this new car looks very different. For starters, there's no big chromed V-twin engine hanging out of the front of it. Instead, the new Super 3 gets a thoroughly modern three-cylinder Ford engine tucked away behind the suspension and fog lights. Then there are the wheels. No polished chrome spokes here, oh no. Instead, the Super 3 gets some gorgeous retro alloys shod with some specially developed Avon Speedmasters. They may look thin enough to be used on a motorbike, but they're actually wider than the old cars. The flanks of the car start off with some boxy side panels, more on those later, before tapering off to a beautifully sculpted rear end. The streamlined look is completed with a single cut-off exhaust and a glorious set of aero screens, although Morgan says that some more practical higher screens are available for those who don't want quite so much wind in their hair. Morgan was quite surprised when it saw just how many three-wheeler owners use their cars for long-distance touring, and has designed this new car, its first clean sheet design in more than 20 years, with that in mind. As a result, buyers can spec their new Super 3s with bespoke Marley luggage, which fits onto the flat air intakes behind the front wheels, which Morgan is calling side blades. It also comes with a basic but beautiful sat-nav in front of the driver and all sorts of optional panniers and storage solutions. The interior is all waterproof, a good job as there's no roof, while the tasteful digital dials alone make this the most modern Morgan we've ever seen. It all looks absolutely beautiful, with every little detail designed to look and feel desirable. It isn't just a design study though. Some very clever engineering has gone into the packaging. The old car was basically a big bike engine with a couple of seats strapped to the back of it. Now though, the Super 3 is using a proper car engine, and modern safety regs dictate that you can't just leave it out in the open for anyone to cook themselves on. Keen to keep as much weight as possible behind the front wheels, Morgan has seemingly moved mountains to keep the fizzy little 3-pot Ford motor and Mazda MX-5 gearbox inside the bodywork. Naturally, that does mean that this car is a little bigger than the old one, but not by much, and performance is improved. The 1.5-litre engine puts out 118 bhp, propelling the Morgan from 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 7 seconds and onto a hair-raising top speed of 130. The new Super 3 then is strangely state-of-the-art, and yet it's still very much a Morgan. It's like nothing else, and it's distinctly British. It's on sale now from just under £42,000, with first deliveries due in the summer.